Alrighty, everybody, we are back with FNAF 4. It's been a week, I know, but I've gone back. I've done a little bit more research on Fredbear and Nightmare and how they specifically work. So we're just gonna hop straight into it. Quite frankly, I just want to get into it. Alright, we got audio, we got everything. Sweet. So welcome back to I'm Something FNAF 4. I know there's no one watching at the moment, but if you haven't seen this yet, we have beaten the first 5 nights, so we're currently on the 6th night that we still need to beat. So, without further ado, we're gonna shut up, clutch up, and we're gonna begin. So first, let's get the timer ready. 6-minute nights. When it hits 4 minutes, 4 AM, switch to Fredbear's gameplay. So I'm gonna load up these areas first. Fucking gotcha, Foxy. Ah, shit, he went to the other side. How the fuck am I gonna do Mad Freddy? This is insane enough. I'm about to fucking die. I lived! Alright, stalling on Foxy, we're just gonna stall. Come on, don't. Yeah! Oh, first try. Woo! Ow. My. Oh, baby! Woo! Yeah, I forgot my clicky thingy. Which is good. And Freddy. Oh, Freddy, he gives me luck even when I don't have him right next to me. Oh, I love it. Alright, can you hear me? Okay, let me turn my volume back down. I have a loop in my microphone, so when I talk in my microphone, I can hear it in my ears. It's one of those things that's subtle enough, because obviously you put headphones on and your voice becomes muffled. Just helps me hear myself clearly. But when I turn my volume all the way up, I can hear myself in my ears so loudly. But I understood Foxy. I understood Foxy completely. I just thought he was on the left side, but he was on the right side. So I definitely get now, like, fucking... Foxy, you gotta keep track of... Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sorry. You're broken. Do you remember watching the theories, MatPat theorizing about the specific color values of the text? We are still your friends. Do you still believe that? I'm still here. I will put you back together. The infamous line. I will put you back together. Damn. I'm getting nostalgia now. This is like when the theories really start ramping up. Hey, night 6 done first try. Okay. Okay. Turning up your volume helps so much. I hear everything. Alright, let's check out the extras menu. Let's have a look at the extras menu. So we got animatronics. We still only got Nightmare Fredbear. We got Making Fredbear now. Alrighty. There you go. Some of the ball. Sculpt it out. Flesh it out. Texturing. Teeth. Delicious. Just making sure I have got everything capturing. Jaw. Eyes. Torso. Jump scares. Foxies. Chicas. Bonnies. Freddy's. Nightmare Fredbears. The cupcakes. Plush traps. And we got Farmer Plush Trap, obviously. From Balloon Boy as well. Nightmare! Nightmare! Nightmare Night is next! Oh, I really want to try and beat FNAF 4 today. Prefacing that, I'm saving the challenges for the Halloween edition of FNAF 4, which I've kind of added as its own game. So I want to beat hopefully Night 7 and 2020 mode today. That would be goated. Keep track of Foxy. Wish me luck. Oh, you're kidding me! Ow, my ears! Holy shit. Okay, all that extra noise is good until you get jump scared. Don't let Foxy in. How the fuck am I gonna beat? Because I'm gonna come back and do specifically Nightmare Night, Mad Freddy Insta Foxy blind mode at some point. How the fuck? I'm sure there's very more in-depth strategies for that kind of stuff. But I gotta pay attention to Foxy. Yeah, did you run that way? Let him go that way. Gotcha, bitch. Oh. Yeah, I just heard the breathing. Well, that was better. Alrighty. Gotcha. Fuck, which side was that? He got in. He's in. I'm dying. I'm so fucking dead. Oh! Another death for me. Hello, Kelly. Ah, my god. Okay. Difficulty has ramped up. Dude, Foxy can be difficult to fucking deal with. Catch, bitch. Where was the breathing? I didn't hear any fucking breathing. I gotta slow down. I have to slow down. This isn't Mad Freddy Insta Foxy. There's no need to rush. Where? Where was the breathing? There was... What? Logics, first try, woo! Fuck off. Bro's holding his breath for real. He breathed as soon as I... I think I've just got to forget about Foxy a little bit. I think if I'm at a door, like, I just got to accept that I'm at that door. I got to see that door through. At the end of the day, none of my Foxy's a threat that I got to deal with, but I got two other threats I got to deal with as well. Nah. Nah, that's bullshit. I'm not. I count it as a death, but immediately. Hang on a second. Immediately, bro was like, yep. Just loading in the areas. Okay. Can't bet death. Dude, Foxy's a bitch. Oh, got the IV drip. Once again, didn't hear the breathing, executed flashlight.exe in my brain, heard the breathing, couldn't cancel in time. I haven't even gotten to fucking nightmares stage yet. How the fuck? Oh. Bitch. Yeah, baby! Ugh, Nightmare ain't got shit on me. Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood, touch wood. The bugs! I got the bugs legit! Holy fucking shit. Open sesame. Enter. Perhaps some things are best left forgotten for now. No fucking way! Okay, so obviously, like, the formula of the game is split into two different categories, and I'm going to talk a bit now because I don't want to hop straight into Night 8, even though I really would love to beat it today. I wanted to definitely beat Night 6 and Night 7. I wasn't leaving stream until I beat Night 6 and Night 7, definitely. But I'm not sure if I'll beat Night 8, but we're gonna give it some serious fucking cracks. I find that first part harder. Without a doubt. With Bonnie and Chica, like throughout that first part of the game, you're feeling like you're being rushed. Because obviously when you're at Bonnie's door, you've got Nightmare Chica and Nightmare Freddy to check up on. And of course, if Froxy's applying pressure, then that's just gonna make you want to speed up even more. When you're at the doors, you want to slow down, take a couple seconds, listen. And yeah, you obviously go to your Freddy, and then Foxy is so difficult to track when you're also worrying about the other three animatronics. When you second half, like you said, it's one animatronic. Like, the whole play is essentially move to the left. If you hear him go left, hear him go right, hear him go left, hear him go right. Nightmare's at the point where he's so quick that once he stops moving, he's at that door. Go check it. And so you can rush. That whole second part rewards you for rushing, essentially. So left, right, left, right, left, right. If he stops, go to that door. If he laughs and you're at a door, check that door. If he's there, then obviously it's fake laugh. If he's not and he's moving, then obviously, like, go check the bed and the wardrobe. But knowing the fact that he can only do 2 real laughs per night, meaning that once he's done 2 real laughs, any other laugh is fake, such valuable information, in my honest opinion. Okay. Let's go to the extras menu. Cheats! Oh, we'll just equip all of those. Oh my gosh, do we get Nightmare's jump scare now? No. Animatronics, do we get Nightmare now? Yeah, look at him. I still think one of my favorite animatronics, Nightmare. He is such a cool design. But yeah, Nightmares are fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. Anything on the Halloween update? Mainly asking because I like Halloween nightmares. So, to my knowledge, I've included the Halloween update as part of this installment, so I will be getting to the Halloween update. I know that the challenges unlock after beating Night 8, and those get you the secret stars. I can't remember if those stars were introduced in the Halloween update. I have a feeling they were. But I've split it up, so essentially FNAF 4 is the first 8 nights, and I'm going to do the challenge nights for the secret stars in the Nightmare version of the game. Don't you like? Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I'm making a macro. I am absolutely making a macro. So I don't have to keep punching that in every time I die. Macros, create new macro. What's his name? 2020. Yeah, play it once. Alright, so I wonder if I exit and then I come back in. And I click on that. Nope. Okay, hang on. Take two. Hey, there we go. Okay. I can put a macro in. Thank God. I'm shitting my pants. I'm so nervous for this. Most of the guides I've seen is essentially just play good. There's not really many guides. Because obviously, you know, for the three animatronics, just gotta listen to the breathing and check on Freddy. And then Foxy, like, you get guides on how to keep track of Foxy, but it can be so difficult. And of course, Nightmare's just, he's had to play Nightmare. So the strat for these, for FNAF 4, like FNAF's 1, 2, 3, they kind of have strats. They have, like, you know, oh, here's the best way to beat these nights. Currently, for just the base game, the strat is play well. Do good. Don't die. Alright, give me like 5 minutes. I'm gonna grab some water, and I'll be right back. Oh, I got a notification in my ear. Ow. Strategy's good fucking luck. Get some water too. Good idea. Everyone gets some water. Hope you all got some water. I'm back. We're gonna keep playing. Alrighty. See what I'm gonna do. We're gonna put on 9 deaths into the death note. Currently at 20. Honestly, 20 deaths for 7 nights. It's not bad. It's not bad. I only died 13 for FNAF 3. But it's not bad. I will absolutely take that. It's not the same. It's not the same font. Alrighty. Now you have one death in the max mode of FNAF 3. I still cannot believe that. The luck I got is insane. There are times I wonder I should probably go back and replay that. But then again, in all fairness, at no point did I cheat or do any sort of cheese strats. I played that game 110% legit. Don't mind me dying. Just some phlegm in my throat. All the fun stuff, all the fun stuff. Alrighty. We're gonna do half an hour worth of runs. At 2:10, I'm going to stop. Wish me luck. Oh, we were close. We were 20 seconds away from Nightmare. So we managed pretty well with Foxy in quite early, I will say. Thank God I made that macro. Best idea of my life. Okay, there was no breathing there whatsoever. Your first and your last attempts are always the best. Where's the breathing, Chica? Where is the breathing? Like, seriously, I don't hear anything. It's sort of like, oh, I had a last minute. Go, go. I had a feeling that I should have just closed the door. But I really didn't hear any breathing. I really didn't. Got in. I could hear him there, but then like Chica was at the door, and she immediately came back. That was an unlucky start. I'm not playing with Foxy for 4 hours. Roll of fun, maybe if it comes in after 2, I'll accept it. Before 2, restart. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it there. I kind of wish it was half and half, and not 4 and 2 hours. I genuinely think it would be easier overall. I've always wondered, was that purposeful? The 4 hour, 2 hour split, or did Scott just do his math wrong? Had the footsteps, and I'm like, hang on, I should check for breathing. Again, to restart my internal clock. And I fucking didn't. Fuck! Oh, we're 30 seconds away from nightmare! It's okay. That's okay. Thank you, Callie. Appreciate the belief. Yeah! Woo! Nightmare's my fucking bitch! Oh, baby! My apologies for the profanity. But Nightmare's my bitch! Touch wood, because we still got more to do. Yeah, baby, yeah! I wasn't all too sure if we took more attempts on night 7. Okay. Nightmare is not hard. Nightmare is not hard. If you turn your volume up, he's so easy. The biggest thing is when he does a laugh. And once he's already done his 2 laughs for the night, that's it. You need to follow him left and right. When he stops, go to that door. Don't even fucking flash it. Close it immediately. I'm sorry. I'm passionate. Yes! I'm gonna be brutally honest. I wasn't entirely sure if I was gonna be able to beat it, but I did. Only 8 deaths for a total of 28. I'm shaking. FNAF 4! I'm gonna turn myself down because I don't know if I am picking the microphone, but I can hear myself pick the microphone in my own ears. We'll take a second. Breathe. Come down. Nightmare is piss easy when you know what to do. It's essentially, like I said, it is quite literally the moment he activates, sit in the room and then listen to him go left and right, left and right, left and right. And then when he stops moving, go to that door. Don't flash him, just close it, because unless he's laughed, he can't be anywhere else but there. Or going to there. So, you know. Then when you hear a laugh, if you're at a door, flash. If you you hear him laugh. If he moves, like at the time or immediately after, you're good to go. You're good to keep going. If you're at a door, quickly flash it. If he's not there, he probably has laughed. Biggest thing is if he laughs and you're in the middle of the room, that can be a little like, ooh, how's your father? I had a minuscule feeling, a hope that once I beat the main night, that I could just plow through Nightmare, and I did. I didn't get jump scared by Nightmare once. Not once. Oh, turn your volume up, bros. FNAF 4, they're not kidding. Turn your volume up. Okay, what's next on the agenda now? It is FNAF 4 Halloween Edition. So, we got some stuff. We got some post-game care routine. So let's have a look at my deaths so far. I know it's just on the screen. So FNAF 0, FNAF 1, I died 0 times. I beat the whole game without dying. FNAF 2, I died a total of 102 times, and of those deaths, 87 of them were from the max mode. So that's what, 15 deaths, like for the rest of the nights. That's not too bad. I'm not complaining. Especially considering you got like 520 and 1020, which I know 1020 took me a little bit. FNAF 3, 13 deaths total. One of them was the max mode. FNAF 4, 28 deaths in total, 8 of which were the max mode. Dude, I'm chuffed. I am happy. And yeah, let's check out the extras. 4 stars. We got 4 stars. So we got fun with Plushtrap and fun with Balloon Boy. Okay. So I amended the 100%ing list a little bit because I realized that with Halloween Edition, I don't get to play Fun with Balloon Boy naturally, and Fun with Balloon Boy is actually ever so slightly different and harder than Fun with Plushtrap. So what I want to do is I want to beat Fun with Plushtrap from the bonus menu. Can I still? You can't access 2020 mode anymore. Interesting. So yeah, so challenges. So earn extra stars for beating night mode. Being Nightmare mode with the challenges activated. Cheats not allowed, but the bonus hour earned from the BP is. Ooh, I'm not using that. I've talked about this before. I do not want to. When I was playing the main game through -1 to 5, if I got from a plush trap, I would use it. If I didn't, I wouldn't. But now that I'm here, I'm not going to use Fun with Balloon Boy. I don't. For me, that doesn't feel right. It's not cake built into the main gameplay loop. I don't feel good about it. So yes, I'm pretty sure we're going to beat it blind mode. So we've just got to beat Nightmare Night blind, which the only issue that I find with that, because we didn't even check on Foxy's progress and everything else is sand-based, the biggest issue is the laughs. Now you can deduce whether laughs are real by whether he will run shortly afterwards, but the issue is if you're at a door and he laughs, but he doesn't run, is he still at that door? Or has he done an actual laugh? You can't check. That's the biggest thing. It's a small hitch in the plan, but I don't know. Mad Freddy just makes Freddy even more fucking insane. I haven't done research on how to beat these challenge modes. I've heard that blind mode, Mad Freddy, Insta Foxy is the hardest one to beat, and it's harder than 2020 mode. But I've heard that on their own, if you've got the strat, like obviously they're more difficult than just Nightmare Night, but they're not the worst things in the world, if that makes sense. Like blind mode without a bit of extra difficulty, Mad Freddy is essentially play it normally. You just gotta make sure you check on Freddy more, which in itself adds its own problems. Insta Foxy is obviously Foxy's in the wardrobe to begin with. So I know that once you've got these two active at both, people have come up with a very tight and strict loop, gameplay loop, in the similar vein of like the gameplay loop of like FNAF 2 or FNAF 1 or something. Where the only thing you kind of got to sit and wait for is obviously your body and Chica breathing. Otherwise, the whole thing is rush. And part of it's nice because it means that you don't need to worry about Foxy getting in. So in that way, it actually makes it slightly easier. But then, of course, Foxy's in from the get-go, so it's harder. And All Nightmare, which I'm looking forward to do. I want to know how difficult this is going to be for me. Because once I got the mechanic in Night 5, like I died a few times in Night 5 because I was still understanding the mechanic and how it worked and how to listen for things. And there's 4 laughs instead of just 2, which I believe in All Nightmare there's still only 2 real laughs. I haven't died in Nightmare forever or Nightmare since. Touchwood. Yep, okay, I've yapped enough. I just want to be done for today, but we're gonna beat Fun with the Plush Trap, and then we're gonna do our post FNAF stuff. So like ranking the game, talking about the game, crossing things off my list. Fun Plush Trap. I'll try to use flashlight. Flashlight stop push up on the X to skip 2 hours at the next. First try. Okay. Got it closer. Alrighty, yep, that's me. That's me done. That's me done with FNAF 4 for today. Woo! I'm feeling good. I was in a I knew, like I said, I knew I wanted to beat Night 6 and Night 7 tonight. I wasn't 100% confident that I would beat 2020 mode off the get-go today, but I did, and I'm very proud of myself. I'm very happy that I did. We're getting closer to kind of beating this franchise. For me, I'm still, once I beat FNAF 4, there's 3 things I'm worried about. Sister Location Custom Night, Sister Location Ended Night, and 50/20 mode. Those are the only things I'm really worried about once I beat FNAF 4, genuinely, because like FNAF World and whatnot, like it's difficult, but it's not like, you know, it's different. It's not scary. Like, you know, it's anyway. I think I do have like Chica's Magic Rainbow shit, which I will absolutely be watching a tutorial on how to beat. I'm just saying. Imagine being blind would make things hard. I don't think so. I don't have it downloaded on my computer anymore. Crap. Callie, I'm sure you remember a while ago, I was like, I want to play all the Fazbear Fanverse Initiative fan games that were made before the Fanverse. So I don't think I 100%ed Pop Goes, but I got like 90% of the way there. The Pop Goes, I 100%ed FNAC 1 and 2, and I beat most things in FNAF 3. I think like the Vincent challenges and whatnot I didn't end up doing. And then I 100%ed, I don't think, no. The Joy of Creation doesn't have an ending. I beat Joy of Creation Reborn and Halloween Edition, and then I 100%ed story mode, except for there's like, I think there was a mode where you had to play the entire game without dying, and if you died you got reset back to the beginning. I didn't do that because that's fucked. I said it before, I love challenges, but I love challenges where if you die you don't lose a massive amount of progress. Like, the thing is, once I beat a night in FNAF, that's it. I'm past it. Never have to go back to it. I am done. I hate the idea of, like, getting really far into something and then dying and losing so much progress of stuff I've already done. That, to me, sounds awful, so I didn't end up playing that. But one of the bonus levels in Joy of Creation story mode, I'm on a fucking tangent here, is the bedroom level, blind, completely black. And I remember thinking, no way, this is impossible. But I beat it in like a couple goes, because obviously I'd already beaten the bedroom level before. I knew how it worked. It took me a couple turns to beat it. The biggest trouble I had was making sure my cursor was actually on the things I wanted to click, which in FNAF 4 is way easier to worry, is way easier than in story mode. So I genuinely think blind mode isn't going to be too difficult. You can still see your cursor. If you didn't see your cursor, it would make a whole different level of pain. But I don't think, I think there's a couple things that'll just be a slight thorn in my side, but on the whole, I don't think it's actually going to be that much more difficult. I'm looking forward to, sounds weird, all nightmare mode and blind mode. Anyway. Oh. Okay. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. What are we doing now, chat? I've lost all thought. Okay. Here we go. Beating every FNAF game. We've beat Night 6. We've beat Nightmare. And we beat 2020, and Fun with Plushtrap. Another game gone. See, I told you I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this. I think the funnest thing about this is the fact that when I was younger, I still love FNAF, and I really love FNAF, and I was someone who really loved the games. I love watching people play the games, I love watching the game theories on the games and all that stuff. But I never really played them myself because I hated horror when I was, like, I really hated horror games and whatnot. Horror movies as well. I think I really started getting into horror because I started watching people play FNAF, and then other FNAF, and then other horror games subsequently of that. I still remember getting Sister Location, beating the first 2 nights, and then calling that a day because I was too scared to continue. I remember playing, when FNAF 6 came out, I remember playing it. It was on my old family computer out in my main dining area, and I was like, brought my keyboard and mouse back and played it far away, so if I got jump scared, I wouldn't be right in front of it. I really hated playing the FNAF games because they were so terrifying, but I was infatuated with the idea of 100%ing them. Because I love the idea of 100%ing games, and especially these early Click Team FNAF games, they reward you and make it incredibly easy to navigate 100%ing these games. You can stop at night 5, you can even stop at night 6, but there's Nightmare Night, there's 2020, There's all the challenges, there's the stars you get for the menu, it's very clear when you 100% of the game. I love stuff like that in games, and so that always fascinated me. And I used to, as you can see, I have a bunch of 100% FNAF game files here. Granted, everything after Security Breach is now legit. It is legit. I've played it. I have evidence. But before that, I would just edit the save file, because the collecting versions, they're so easy to edit the save files. And I would give myself stuff, and I used to go around when I was younger, going, I've beaten all the FNAF games. Look at the save files. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this was because I wanted to actually, play the FNAF games, but I thought, no. Imagine if I can turn around and go, I have 100%ed every single FNAF game, I've read every single FNAF book, and I have watched every single FNAF movie. The movie part isn't that impressive, the book part is kind of sad. But it'd be cool, that's what I always thought, so that's why I'm doing this, and I'm glad that I'm continuing to do it. Once again, maybe a week break from Halloween edition, mostly to study up and just give myself a bit of time. But I also don't want to leave this gap too long because A, I just don't want to leave it too long, and B, because I want to keep this FNAF 4 flow going. Because it's all FNAF 4. But yeah. Anyway. Tier list maker! Let's go to the tier list maker! Tier list maker! Alrighty, so here's where we're sitting at now. Looking back on this, I don't know if I'd give FNAF 3 an S rank. But I also don't think I'd give it an A rank, so I'm going to keep it where it is. Actually, yeah, no, I agree. I think FNAF 3 gets S rank. FNAF 4, where are you? FNAF 4, I'm going to give FNAF 4 an A rank. I love the gameplay loop. I think it's so good because it's one of those games that pretty much minimizes luck. It's still got a little bit of luck in its loop, but not nearly as much to affect your game as FNAF 3 and FNAF 2. FNAF 2 and 3 are incredibly luck reliant on beating them, to the point where both FNAF 3 and FNAF 2, you can just play perfectly and you will die if you just get the worst luck. I think FNAF 3 is a bit more lenient on its luck. FNAF 2 is just never touching FNAF 2 ever again. But hey, I haven't been frustrated enough to need to take the head off Toy Bonnie in a while, which is good. So I'll give it an A rank because I love the gameplay loop. I love the design of the nightmares. I think they are underappreciated. I love the 8-bit minigames and how it continues to evolve the story. I think it was here where the story started to get a little convoluted, and that was a tiny bit of an issue. And I just don't think it's quite as peak as 1 and 3, but it's like, it's on the verge of being an S and A rank, but I just gotta put it in that one below. So yeah, so that's the tier list so far. We got a lot more games here to play. One more games. Yeah, Sis Location, Halloween Edition. Damn. Right. And if I just hang on. Alrighty, it is hot in my room at the moment, so I'm going to call it there. Thank you all so much for watching these streams. I really do appreciate it. It is so nice having people here with me as I play these games. It's really fun. It's really encouraging. And I will see you all soonish for Halloween Edition. I've got some research to be doing, so wish me luck. Goodbye.